Cooking apa?
Hi, this is Cooking Appa. Last night, Appa actually made some muar asam fish. So when I make the muar asam fish, I actually make extra sambal. So today, I'm going to make a very simple dish. Today, I started cooking quite late, right, after work. So I'm going to do something very simple. I have some beautiful, this is red snapper, yeah, cutlet. And I'm going to just fry it, yeah, deep fry it, and then I will put the sambal on top. So this is a very famous dish. It's actually in Malacca, where you can find them selling fried fish with sambal. All right. So I'm going to edit from yesterday video and showing you how to make this super fragrant sambal. All right. So, but you may see me making reference to more asam fish in that part of the video lah. But anyway, it is the same sambal that I'm going to use. So first of all, we need to prep the fish a little bit. Appa received one very interesting question recently from one of my followers. Appa, how do I make sure the salt is evenly sprinkled onto the fish itself? The first tip I would say, try to use fine salt. Yeah, fine salt, you can actually get more evenly done. And then second thing is you get a pinch and then do this. Right? Then you can roughly get it evenly spread lah. Actually, agak-agak is good enough. So this chili paste is actually somewhat interesting. I personally call it crispy chili or chili flakes. So how they do it, very easily. You just need some fresh chili here. I'm using the big chili here. This is like maybe like 7-8 pieces. I always tend to make more chili flakes at the end of the day, because I will be using probably only like 1 tablespoon for this dish, but the rest of it I will keep it inside a jar, and also then I will actually put inside the fridge and eat it whenever I like to, and put it on top of the rice, steamed rice. It tastes wonderful, right? So beside the big chili, we have some shallot and we have some garlic. That's all you need to make this a very aromatic chili flakes, or sometimes I call it crispy chili. Right, first of all, get a chopper, and you want to put all the chili, shallot, and also garlic into the chopper. The chopper I'm using is very cheap, only 100 plus, but very efficient and easy to use. You can get it from any supermarket or any electrical store, yeah? It's from Kenwood. So once you put it in, we can actually add in a little bit of liquid or water just to ease the blending process. But you don't want to add in too much water. You want it to be flaky, right? You want it to be flaky, so don't add too much water, please. Put the controller on top. It shouldn't take very long, maybe 10-20 seconds, and you get this kind of consistency. Actually, it's a little bit too fine to my preference, but no problem. We will make the chili flakes or crispy chili first, right? Give it a good amount of oil. Whenever you are dealing with chili, put in a lot of oil. We can actually add in the chili paste that we do just now, even before the oil is heated up, no problem. Let me double check the focus. All right. Next thing, you want to use medium heated oil to slowly saute the chili paste for the next 5 minutes or slightly more than that. And you do need to keep on stirring. Saute the chili paste until it turns a little bit crispy. Actually, even to an extent of it is almost getting burnt, but you don't want for it to get burnt. So you do need to be a bit careful. Don't use too high heat on this, because you do want to char the chili a little bit, but not to the extent of burn it. and that can happen. You can burn your chili very easily if your fire is too hot, yeah, or your temperature is too high. So keep on stirring and keep your eyes onto your chili paste, especially when it started to change color. Do feel free to add more oil, yeah. It's okay for the chili to be submerged under the oil. It's perfectly fine. I actually added more oil just now. Now it's about 4 minutes. Looking at the amount of chili I'm using today, I'll probably need more than 5 minutes for sure. Right? Keep on stirring. I'm always struggling between the temperature setting between 3 and 4. 4 like this is like a little bit too hot to my likings. But if I change it to 3, it's like not hot enough. I'm always struggling between these two. See? Suddenly not hot enough. Anyway, we have to make do with whatever we have, okay? I have to reduce it because it is now coming to 5 minutes already. I don't want it to get chao da, yeah? But one thing you can notice from here is the chili paste started to get darker and darker. See? I never add anything yet, you know. It gets dark by itself. Beautiful. Now after about 5 minutes, we can actually give it some seasoning. Actually, at the restaurant, for this crispy chili, they don't add a lot of seasoning. They only give it a bit of fine salt, and then with a bit of sugar. That's it. That's it. They don't add a lot of things. But for my personal preference, I don't mind adding a little bit of light soya sauce. This is my kitchen. Yeah, I decide how I want to cook my dish. Alright, it's 5 minutes. Almost there. Then I'll probably give it another 2-3 minutes. Yeah. Look at the beautiful color I'm getting here. See how appetizing it is. But this is not there yet. Yeah. I do want to char it a little bit. You know, when you char anything, like when you char your onion or your garlic or your chili, it will actually taste different. It will be some enhanced flavor. Yeah. This is why when the like example when the Thai people are cooking their curry, massaman curry, or when the Vietnamese are cooking their beef stock or beef soup, they will always char their onions and garlics and stuff. This is after about 10 minutes, coming to 10 minutes. Actually, I can try a little bit more, but today Appa started cooking quite late. I think this is good enough lah. Okay, because if you're not careful, rather than char, you are going to burn your chili paste. But look at how beautiful it is. This is super fragrant. It can go with anything, yeah? White rice, woo, steamed rice, beautiful. Now, to avoid oil splattering, there's few things you can do. Easiest way is actually just to get a kitchen towel and wipe the fish dry. That will reduce the oil splattering. Or another way, you can actually wrap the fish with one layer of cornstarch or flour, yeah? Or you can also open an egg, yeah, crack open an egg and take out the egg yellow, the egg yolk, to coat the fish with one layer of egg yolk. That will also help, yeah? So how do you prepare, how you get ready your oil? Basically, you want to bring it to a temperature until you start to see smoke coming out. That is what we mean by smoking point. Not sure you can see my smoke right now. Not that obvious, but there is. So, it also, smoking point meaning is 180 degrees Celsius and above, yeah? Then you can use a tongue or a spatula to help you to pull the fish. So, next thing, do not keep on flipping the fish. Basically, you only need to flip it like the most 2 to 3 rounds. So after you put in the fish, you let the fish actually stay in the hot oil, the first side for at least about 2 minutes. Then only you flip it to the other side, yeah? Then it won't actually break, yeah? Because you will allow the surface to be formed. You know, in Chinese, there's this thing called half deep fried and half pan fry. In Chinese, we call it 半煎炸. One of my followers taught me recently. He actually said this is called shallow fry. Actually, it makes sense. So we are doing shallow fry right now because it is not deep fry. The oil is definitely not, it doesn't manage to cover the whole thing, the whole fish, so it is definitely not deep fry. But it's also not pan fry because the oil is actually a lot more than that. So he taught me this is called shallow fry. Is it correct? But it makes sense to me. So this is after the first 2 minutes. Oh, it's not that hard yet. I will let it to harden a little bit more. Now, I have to be honest, the oil I'm using right now is actually a reused oil from yesterday. Still very clean, therefore we reuse it one last time. Therefore, every time, the thing about reusing oil is that every time when you reuse it, you will become less efficient. Yeah, you will become less efficient, meaning if you are using a fresh oil, where normally you only will takes about 2-3 minutes to fry the first side, then when you are using reused oil, it may take you a little bit longer, right? Anyway, this is like 3 minutes plus. I'm going to flip it over. This is a cutlet cutting out from a huge snapper. Quite soft. Alright, so I will give the other side another at least about 2-3 minutes lah. Right, this is after another 2 minutes. I think it's 2 minutes. Let me flip it over. Okay. Basically the fish is like 80%, 90% cooked. I just want to get I tend to over fry my fish lah. I do prefer to over fry my fish all the time, or most of the time, just to get the char I prefer. Basically it's already done after about 6 minutes, alright? So now I just want to get the extra char, that's all, to get the color I wanted. Alright, this is after approximately 8 minutes, I'm getting the color I wanted. Now I can actually take it out. Like I said, this is taking slightly longer than I expected. We're going to take the fish out and put it on top of an oil absorbing paper or kitchen towel, yeah? Alright, here's my over fried fish. And then I've heated up my sambal, right? I'm going to put the sambal on top. Alright. So here's my fried fish with sambal. If you want to add some belacan into your sambal, by all means, it's your dinner, do it your way. There's no rules in Appa Kitchen, alright? So I hope you like my very simple video today. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Appa Facebook page to click like and follow button, follow Appa on Instagram, and subscribe to Cooking Appa YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.